We're going to get you to help install a furnace today.
Okay.
And we're going to do some duct cleaning too.
How come yours is so brown? Look at my mess. What the hell?
No, how do you hold that thing? It's like a whip. This is ridiculous.
There you go.
Okay, don't look anymore. Go away. Okay, get the next one out.
I'm Sue DL, and I'm on a mission to remodel homes, people, and myself. I'll try anything and everything, at least once.
Hi, Grant. Good morning.
Morning, Sue.
How are you?
Good, yourself?
I'm good,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
coming in.
Thank you. I'm excited to get to work. Is this the hub of your business right
This
here?
is the brain center of Alberta Home Services.
What's going on in here?
We're taking calls, booking appointments.
Yep.
We do everything from furnace cleaning, carpet cleaning division, and a full HVAC division. Wow. Furnace installations, repairs, humidifiers, air conditioners,
All of it.
all of it.
And am I going to be doing all of that today?
Not all of it. We're going to get you to help install a furnace today.
Okay.
And we're going to do some duct cleaning too.
Excellent.
You're going to help.
I like it. Is there anything that I can destroy?
Probably there is.
Really?
Absolutely.
Count me in.
All right.
Put me to work. I'm ready
Okay.
to go, Grant.
After you.
Thank you. Hey, what's that cool thing?
This here is a Nest thermostat. It was invented by the guy that invented the iPod.
Oh, really?
You'll like that? We're going to get you an installer.
Well, it should be easy.
All right.
Trish, Cassie, sorry I'm a little late. I slept in this morning.
Okay.
How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Excellent. Are you ready to rock this morning?
Let's get her done.
Excellent. So I'm a couple minutes late because you guys are already getting your tools. What's going on? What are we up to today?
Oh, well, we already met the homeowner. So
Yep.
what we're going to do now, we discovered a couple of things that are wrong. It is a pretty dirty system. So we're just going to go through. We're going to clean all our vents. We're
Yep.
going to clean a couple of other things and get her set up for winter.
Do I have the dirtiest job of all?
Of course.
Perfect. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. All right. So
what
is
we'll
this
do-
a typical setup that we have going on here?
Yeah, it's pretty standard.
Yeah.
Semi-developed basement. Furnace kind of tucked away a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
It looks nice to climb kind of in there.
Oh, always, yeah, under
Yeah.
holes in the
Perfect,
closets. Yeah,
perfect.
oh yeah. So what we're gonna do is you and Trish are gonna go upstairs and you're just gonna start covering all the vents, locating the vents, figuring the system out from the top, and I'm just gonna start figuring it out from the bottom.
Okay, so what happens here is that you guys go and blow every vent out and down to you here?
Exactly.
Is that how it all
Yeah,
works?
Yeah, we don't pull up. You don't want to pull all the junk into the house. You want to push it down here.
Okay, and then you're down here with the giant vacuum.
Yeah, yeah, taking it all in.
So you get the easy job. You just get to sit, hang out
Oh,
down
super
here.
easy, yeah.
We do all the
I'm
hard
gonna put
work.
my feet up.
All
And
right.
they have,
There's a wine rack
There's a wine
there.
rack
Help
there,
yourself.
yeah.
Great. I know how this is going to work,
Yes.
Trish. Okay, so you and I, we're going upstairs and doing it?
Yeah.
I'll follow you. You
All
show
right.
me. Boss me
Let's go.
around.
Perfect.
Feel free to tell me what to do.
Let me know if there's anything weird.
Okay, so we're gonna head upstairs.
Okay.
And what we're gonna do is we're going to set up our airline in the room that's furthest away from the front door.
And why is that?
Just so we make sure we have enough airline to do every room in the house.
Okay. So the airline is what's pushing all the gunk that's in all the vents, pushing it down to where Cassie is downstairs.
Exactly, yes. Once our vacuum is hooked up,
Yep.
there'll be a suction to each vent,
Okay.
and I use forward air.
Yep.
So it's 200 to 300 pounds of pressure pushing down.
Oh, okay.
So then as it's being sucked up.
So you really make sure that you're clearing everything out of all the vents.
And then once she gets it down to the basement, she can actually clean the ducts, like basically they get cleaned twice.
Yep. Oh, good.
Yeah.
I've learned that there's more than meets the eye when it comes to furnace and duct cleaning. There really should be two people taking care of that job. One person upstairs to blow all the dirt and junk out of all the ducts. The other person is down at the furnace actually vacuuming everything out. It is a dirty job, and it's one that you want to make sure you do in your house on a regular basis.
Is you're just going to cover each vent.
Okay,
that
and
you
what's the
find in
purpose of that?
Purpose, I use them for a couple. One for counting the vents.
Yeah.
Second, just to make sure none of the debris comes out of the vents.
So you don't want anything kind of feeding back up.
Exactly, yes, yeah, you bet.
So should I be counting as I go along?
I would, definitely. Also, we like to tell our homeowners if they have any animals,
Yeah.
to either put them in a kennel or in a closed room, very important.
idea.
Yeah. So they do get startled, our equipment is quite loud.
Yep.
So,
And you don't want any accidents either
no,
where
no, we do
the
not.
reverse happens.
Exactly.
No animals should be harmed in the cleaning of these vents.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy. All the hots are by the windows, and all the cold air registers are by the walls or behind doors.
You're right.
Yes.
There you go. So every room in the house, all right?
You betcha.
More to do.
Hey Cassie, Trish sent me down. We're all good to go up there.
Awesome, just in time. So we have got the furnace pulled apart, ready to go.
Okay.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna cut some access holes in the ductwork.
Yep.
Just so that we can get our vacuum in there.
Okay.
So
That's okay to do?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I have my, you know what? I brought you a present.
Oh, that's way better than mine.
Pink.
Perfect.
Pink power, baby.
Awesome.
Okay.
Perfect. So just, yeah, watch yourself. When you drill into the ductwork, we're gonna get hot shard. Just need a starter hole.
Okay.
And then another starter hole over here.
So boy, by the end of a home's life, you'd have like a million of these if you got your furnace cleaned every year.
It's actually super important. That's why it's really important to find a company that you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
Because the same company will always use their own access.
Oh, okay.
So it's only one set of holes.
Yep.
Same holes all the time.
So you just reopen that one and
Exactly.
Perfect.
Instead of Swiss cheese all over the
yeah,
place.
that's what I was kind of picturing.
Awesome. All right, grab this.
Okay.
And if you could give me a hole about that.
Seriously?
About that big. Yeah, you betcha.
I've never cut metal before. Never. But I like it because it's destructive.
Exactly.
Totally into that. Is there a better technique?
Yes.
I'll try anything and everything, at least once.
As well, that person down at the furnace is cutting 2 holes down there to make sure that they vacuum everything out. One hole is to vacuum out the cold air exchange vents, the other is for the heating ducts. I did not realize that they were actually on 2 separate duct systems in your house.
Did anyone warn you that I'm actually going to slow you down? I'm just going to speed you up by having a partner today?
That is totally fine.
Okay, good.
Totally fine.
How come you're just so brown? Look at my mess. What the hell? That's not probably the shape you were looking for, was it?
No. Well, it'll be fun to try and get the vacuum in there.
I'm shape challenged. How's that?
That's better. There you go. Yeah. And then just follow it around.
It's fairly round.
It's pretty close.
Okay, look at yours compared to mine. That's brutal.
It's roundish.
It's round here.
Yeah.
One spot.
So I'm just going to clean
Okay,
it up because we're going to stick our arms in here later. We don't want any meat hooks.
And you don't want anyone to think that that was your work either.
Well, no, it's just meat hooks. You know, safety first. And we're good. So what this does is gives us access to the heat exchanger, which is right down here.
Okay.
All right. Most important part of the furnace to make sure you get clean.
It looks pretty good down there, doesn't it? Or not really?
No.
Really?
No, that's really dusty.
When did they last have this one cleaned?
3 years ago.
2010, yeah.
Yeah. 3
So
years
is
ago.
it, you should do this every year, right?
Every 2 years is
Every 2
typically
years.
what we suggest to most homeowners. Yeah.
It is pretty amazing what ends up going down your ducts, and that's what needs to be cleaned out. Not only is there hair and dirt and dust, the regular stuff, but if you have a pet, well, there's a whole lot of extra hair going down there. If you have kids, like me, you know that there are a lot of other things that are going down as well, and those all need to be cleaned out. It just helps with the health and efficiency of your house to make sure that you get your ducts and vents and your furnace cleaned on a regular basis.
Yeah.
So they're a year behind.
They are a year behind.
And
Yes.
what do you normally expect to see in there, just in an average home?
In an average home, if maybe 1 to 2 pets and a couple of kids, if they keep up on it every 2 years, a little bit of dust.
Yeah. If people are not doing this regularly, does it kind of just slow down the efficiency? Is it more than
It
that?
can it can lower the efficiency a little bit. I mean, you got to think of a pipe like this, right? And this is what's going to serve all the air to
Yeah.
every room in your house.
Okay.
Now, if I did one last week where the house was built 1930s, it had never been cleaned.
Oh,
So it's full.
so it just kind of closes
It's
up,
full
right?
and it's closed up. But regular maintenance doesn't really help with the efficiency. It's more about air quality.
Okay.
These are the lungs of your house,
Yeah.
right? And there's a filter over there I'll show you later. That's the kind of stuff that's going through the air of your house, and then your lungs are grabbing it too.
Now that I've cut this perfectly round hole.
Perfectly round hole. We are going to go outside. We're going to grab some big hose and
Okay.
get the job started.
All right.
Yes, Sue.
Cassie says she needs me to pull the hoses downstairs.
Perfect. Okay, so what I've already done
Yep.
is I've placed corner guards just so I don't damage the walls in regards when we bring in our vacuum.
Yep.
Plus I've placed blankets down where they're needed.
So make sure you keep the home nice and tidy
Exactly.
and causing no damage.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping I don't cause any
No.
damage. Okay.
So I've laid one out for you.
Yep.
So I'm just going to show you how to pick it up,
Okay.
and then we're just going to start bringing them in.
There's technique to even
There
carrying
is,
this
yeah,
thing?
absolutely.
Okay.
So what I do is I grab it from here,
Yep,
meet it about in the middle,
yep,
scoop it over my shoulder.
yep.
You want to have a good firm grab here.
Yes.
So we're not damaging walls while we're going in with the hose. And then just grab it.
It's
so
like
you just
a little
want to hold
dance,
it like
isn't
that.
it? Yeah, I guess you can't be hauling that in and out and it's
No.
whacking off walls and
No, and like I said, you got to be very careful and just take your time. Obviously, this is a lead line, so
Okay.
this has to go down to Cassie first.
Okay.
Okay. So
Shouldn't
let
be
you
all that
grab it.
difficult.
No, it's quite easy actually.
Okay, you picked it up left, I'll go right. Oh. Take two. Now I got it. All right. Nope. 10.
That's right. Walk into the middle.
Shoulder.
Yeah.
Haja. This.
Yeah.
Hand up here.
There you go.
That's the dance.
Yay.
Now I got it. All right.
Perfect.
That's going to slide out of my hand and whack somebody's wall. So wait, I got it. No move. Don't help me. Okay.
Good. All right.
I'll be inside. Feed
Okay,
me.
let's go.
Oh God, that's so gonna whack out. Really?
Gotta hold on to it.
Okay, now I got
Yeah.
it there.
That a girl.
Oh, here it goes. Okay, Cassie, I only dropped it 20 times on the way in. Which one do you need? All right.
Thank you.
There we go.
Perfect.
Good thing I cut such a nice round hole for you to stick that in over there.
It'll fit like a glove.
So that just goes right in there. Perfect.
Now we're ready to go.
All right, I'm gonna go get the next piece. Try not to drop it 50 times on the way back in.
Okay, so once we set up the hoses, we're going to be up here and we're
Yep.
going to open the doors.
What's under here? Any people gonna jump out at us?
No. It's just our bags.
Okay.
Yeah. So when we turn on the truck,
Yeah.
then the bags will actually come up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've seen that. Yes. So then this is what's capturing all the gunk.
Basically, yeah, there's the hopper and it's right below it,
Yep.
and that's where it goes all there.
It's the biggest vacuum in the whole wide world.
Yeah.
Isn't it? All right.
All right.
I'll try anything and everything, at least once.
So now what we're going to start doing is we're going to clean all the hot vents first.
Okay. And why? What are they separate?
Yes, so remember downstairs you cut with Cassie 2 holes?
Yes.
So you cut one above the hot, and then there's
okay.
one in the hole.
So they're on completely different ducts.
Exactly. So we got to do them all separate. So
Okay.
what we're going to do is we're going to start from this one here.
Yep.
Do all the hots, and then once we go downstairs, we'll inform Cassie to switch. She'll take the vacuum and plug it into the cold air returns.
Genius.
And then we'll come back upstairs
Okay.
and clean all the colds.
Deal. What's the name of this?
A roto whip.
Roto whip.
Yes.
Keyword being whip. If
Yes.
it's not connected properly.
Exactly.
Right. So
Okay.
we're going to shoot it down while the vacuum's sucking it from the other end.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah, you bet.
You're very much about being neat and tidy, aren't you? I like that. So when you guys leave, you don't leave anything behind.
Never. And if I do, I'm always asking for a vacuum or a broom, and I usually like to clean up after myself. I treat it like it was my house.
Perfect.
Yeah, every home.
That is disgusting.
This is what I pulled out of their furnace.
Really?
And these are folks that keep a clean house.
Yeah.
They're up on their maintenance, but not everybody realizes how important changing your filter is.
So that filter is so clogged up, nothing would be.
There'd be no airflow.
Yeah.
So when we opened up the furnace, there was some oil in the bottom of the furnace. Basically, the motor's been overheating.
Oh,
It's
okay.
been overworking. It's
Yep.
been overheating. It's not so much a fire risk, but it is a mechanical risk. You are definitely in for mechanical failure.
And a health risk too, right?
It
Not
is.
necessarily a risk, but just to keep things,
just to keep things
Air
fresh.
quality.
You know, this is what the lungs look like.
yeah. How often should a homeowner be changing their filter?
Every
'Cause
2 to 3 months.
2 to 3 months.
to
So you
3
not
months.
shouldn't be waiting 2 years like you're
Absolutely
doing a
not.
furnace cleaning.
Absolutely not. Don't let the furnace cleaners be the only ones who ever change a filter.
Okay, so 2 to 3 months to
3
change
months.
it. And I know there are a million different kinds. There are some that are metal, there are some that are, 50 cents each.
Yes, you get what you pay for.
Okay.
If you buy a 50-cent filter, it's going to stop 50 cents worth of dust. Okay. So what you want to do is ultimately put in a permanent washable filter.
Okay.
It is more cost effective in the long run. These are about $25 a piece. Changing them every 2 to 3 months is expensive.
Yeah.
Plus these stop a little bit more air than an electrostatic filter will.
Okay.
So an electrostatic filter that is hypoallergenic, it allows for the airflow.
That's the metal one that
That's
stays.
the metal one, you betcha. And then
I
you just
remember my
rinse them.
dad as a kid pulling that thing. He loved doing that. He would pull it out and be cleaning it in the basement all
Yeah,
the
just
time.
a quick rinse every couple months, put it back
Okay.
in, and the proper ones are a lifetime filter.
And
So that's
they're
it.
much more expensive, but pay for itself over time,
Exactly.
right?
Within a year.
So these are the fresh air intakes.
Okay.
What these do is they provide all homeowners their fresh air inside their homes.
Yep.
It feeds all the cold air registers. So obviously if it's never been cleaned before, it's not fresh air anymore.
No. So drop
Same
that
tool, yeah, same tool you use to clean the furnace downstairs. You're gonna
Okay.
feed it Now be careful now, because when it is, there's going to be a lot.
Yep.
That's why we wear our masks. Okay, so I'm going to turn it on.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Now keep beating it. You might have to turn it, like twist it. So see, with it never been cleaned, that's what they've been breathing in, right?
So when you have someone come and do your duct cleaning and your furnace cleaning, you want to make sure that they always come out here and do this as well,
It
right?
is important, absolutely. Just like the chimney stacked downstairs above the furnace in the hot water tank,
Yep.
that helps the maintenance of the furnace, right?
Okay.
These two kind of go hand in hand because this helps you with your air quality inside your home. So you just go as far as it'll go.
See, I would never have known that, so now I
Yeah.
know next time when I get my furnace cleaned, I have to say, hey, make sure you get out there and clean my fresh air intakes, Bob.
Exactly. Yeah, they're just as important.
You know, having your furnace and your ducts clean can make a huge difference in your home. Not only does it make your furnace more efficient, but it makes the air quality in your home so much better for everybody that's in there, pets and humans alike. There are other things that you can do as well, like making sure that the fresh air vents that go into your home are cleaned out regularly. And you can install thermostats that are extremely efficient and will save you a lot of money, like the Nest system. Quite simple, smart system. It actually thinks for you and learns your patterns and then will adjust and alter things in the home for you. Saves you lots of money and again, keeps you nice and warm and healthy inside.
I'll try anything and everything, at least once.
Hey, Kelly.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad.
Excellent, I hear we have a big job today.
Yes, we do.
What are we doing?
We're adapting a new furnace to an old duct system.
So we're ripping out an old furnace.
That's-
We can pull it all out,
You
be
bet.
rough with it,
You bet.
destroy things.
You bet.
Excellent, because that's my middle name, Kelly.
Great.
I'm going to be really helpful with this job.
Sounds perfect.
Put me to work.
Thank you.
Kelly, obviously, this is a very old furnace. What year would you say this is from?
This would probably be from around the 60s or 50s.
Original to this house?
Definitely.
Wow.
The concrete's poured all around it.
Is that an issue?
Yes, it is. It's actually still done to this day in Calgary.
Wow.
They pour the concrete after the furnace is hanging in the air.
So it's attached.
Yes, it is. That's for sure.
I understand that the homeowner here took really, really good care of this furnace. In fact, his wife said he takes better care of his furnace and his car than her.
That's for sure. You don't get them in this shape usually.
Wow.
Usually
Okay.
they're full of dust and that.
Which is why we have so many guys here, because it's a big job to get this thing out.
Well, yes, you
Now,
bet.
you've given me your hammer because you have a special name for this.
Yes.
What do you call it?
That is gentle.
Gentle.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm supposed to gently hammer things out of here.
Yes, yes.
Are you ready for me to
gotta
get
be
to work? Because
gentle.
I'm really good at destroying things.
Sure, you
Even when
betcha.
I'm not supposed to.
We have to dismantle from this point down.
Okay.
So this is the connection right here. This is called a drive cleat. This is how they connect ducts.
So this will all remain, and you guys will just retrofit the new furnace onto that.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm ready to start hammering stuff out of here.
You betcha. You
Excellent.
can let her go.
Okay. Yes.
Success.
First bit of destruction accomplished, gentlemen.
Great.
What's the life of a furnace generally?
Normally, all the manufacturers, up until the last little bit, rated their heat exchangers for about 20 years.
Really? Okay.
Nowadays, they do have a lifetime heat exchanger warranty because they're made of stainless steel.
Oh, okay.
And new furnaces burn at such a low temperature.
Right, that we
It's
don't
not
have
as
that
hard.
issue.
That's right.
But some 60 years later,
That's
I'm sure that there are some problems here. I sure learned that it is not an easy task to get an old furnace out of an older home. You know, the homeowner here at this house really took great care of the furnace, but it still was not efficient and it was very dirty inside. The air quality in the home, not great. You need to make sure that you keep things updated and upgraded so that everybody stays healthy and you don't spend a fortune. They're going to save a lot of money in this home now thanks to a new furnace and a whole new system. Another part of increasing the efficiency in your home is making sure that you have proper fresh air intakes to make sure that there's proper circulation in your house. This system did not have any fresh air. It was just recirculating all the old, stale, dusty, dirty air, and that's not healthy for anybody inside. How do you guys decide where to put it?
find a reference point. The easiest way we found was we seen a white wire
Yep.
going to the water meter.
Yep.
And this is your water meter counter, the remote counter that the city uses. So we use that as a reference point to know where we can drill through the house.
And how big a hole do you end up drilling?
For the fresh air intake, it's a 5-inch round pipe, so we go with a 6-inch hole just to make sure everything's insulated good. And then for the exhaust for the furnace and the combustion air for the furnace, we go with 2 3/4-inch holes.
Perfect. I'm gonna ask them if they'll let me core through the wall. What do you think they'll say, Kelly?
I'm not sure you'd want to as soon as once you see it going.
This is the old heater that was heating this basement down here, and obviously it's no longer up to code. It's no longer efficient. It's coming out and can't be put back in. Unfortunately, I think the homeowner's a little upset about that. He liked this thing, but something new and something much more efficient will go in its place, along with the new furnace system. That's a relic. Cool, but no longer any good. Really, when it comes down to it, it's all about efficiency and economics. By making sure that everything is working properly in your home, not only are you healthier, but your wallet is going to be a lot healthier as well.
Okay, so just to give you an idea as to what we can get out of ductwork.
Yep.
This is where it collects in the truck.
Oh my
Oh, that's a lovely smell.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That comes out of people's houses.
That comes out of people's houses, that comes out of the air they breathe, and this is why it's important to clean your furnace.
That is disgusting. Wow.
And it comes from here to the back of the truck,
Oh,
and
you're
it's
kidding.
that full.
Do you have to clean this out yourself?
Yes.
Don't they have a little person to do that for you?
Yeah, she's my partner. I don't know where she
Oh,
went.
Trish!
It's full, Trish.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now I got it.
All right.
All right, middle.
Yes.
Crap. Damn it. Which way? Left or right?
You want to grab this one?
Yeah.
Okay. With that hand. So try to pull it over.
There's our freaking blooper reel, is me trying to pick up a hose.
I'm not working in these conditions. Forget it.
For more information on this episode and HVAC services, visit facebook.com/remodelitwithher.